What is up, YouTube? It is Diehard here, bringing you a WWE 13 gameplay. I've got sinister smiles in the party. You guys can't hear him, though. But as you see here, the ape man totally pushing Diehard around right now. This is Diehard's an old man. And for those of you that follow the wrestling side of stuff, Diehard's technically a retired superstar. Now, far be it for me to accuse anybody of hacking, you know, because I don't accuse people of hacking. But I think he just might be using a mod. It might just be a moveset mod. I mean, I don't know. I mean, THQ, you know, you kept locking these values from people and, you know, made people like Brian J. and Graphics and other people make these moveset editors on 2012 and 11 and stuff. And I liked it on 11. I'm not going to lie. I used it. Everybody knows that I used it. I used it for the close fist punches so that I could have those punches. But I'm okay with admitting that. I never did these kind of mods, and this is unfortunate because in this matchup, I thought I turned on the match creator and took out the ring out, but evidently I didn't. Anyways, so this match, although it definitely looks like I'm going to lose here, I mean, it looks like it, but it's not about how big you are. It's not about how fast you are. It's not about how strong you are. It is about how smart you are. And I can hear sinister smiles in the party going, amen, brother, because he knows I'm right. It's all about how smart you are, because right now he's in a match with a scrub, and that's what we call people like this, scrubs. This is, exactly. This is what happens. This is what the community has came to. So take two, you know, 2K, if you're watching this video right now, I'm not saying your product is shit. You were handed a pile of crap from THQ. And then people wonder why there's leagues and there's feds. It's so that people can avoid this. But it makes it very hard for league owners and fed owners or fed recruiters, league recruiters. It makes it very hard for them to go out and search for people when you have to try to weed through stuff like this. Because 7 out of every 10 matches are probably like this. And I'm giving a lenient number there, 7 out of 10. Regardless, most matches start the exact same way, which Sinister Smiles can back me on this. It starts with a running move 9 times out of 10. Very seldomly do you find somebody that starts it with a normal tie-up and tries to even simulate a match. And this is supposed to be a wrestling simulator, but it's very arcadey in that sense. And I'm not complaining. There's always a need for the competitive side of things, except right here. I mean, the fact that I reversed his finisher like baffled me, but yet it wouldn't give me a reversal on anything else. I don't know why. I have no idea. And he tried numerous times to beat me. I mean, he tried tapping me out, and well, I wasn't known as a button mashing king for nothing, you know. And so I take this as I'm taking a stand against the hackers here. From now on, when I play in a player match, I will record it. And I will upload it here, not onto my Frontline channel because, you know, that's just for the wrestling show. This is something I would not put on my show, simply because this ape man, he didn't even do any work on his character. He just chose the costume that looks like an ape. That's all he chose. And the arcade, like the constant RKO thing, that is so lame. I mean, seriously, anything better than the RKO? I mean, come on. You could do the choke slam, the last ride. You could do the code breaker. What's some other moves, Suey, that you could do? You could do exactly F5 attitude adjustment. There's so many different moves you could do other than just doing the RKO. And one thing I would really like to know is if they're pressing a grapple button, why can I not reverse it? Why is that? I just don't understand. And as you see here, it was up to a 4 count. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take a count-out win, which I know this is a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, I won by count-out at the end of the match. But, like I said, it's not about how big or strong you are, it's about how smart you are. And I know how smart I am. I know how long each of my moves takes to do. And I'm not saying the match was laggy and that's why I couldn't reverse, because I reversed 2 of his finishers. So it wasn't anything to do with that. I thought he was going to take a count-out win right here, but he didn't. And then I got up at a 9 count. And he would have taken the count out, but I got up. I had to get back in, and somehow he was able to teleport into the RKO like that. I'm not sure why. I tried to send him a party invite, and he did not want to join. I was just gonna kind of talk to him and be like, "Hey, man, hook me up with this hack cost so I can, noob the community too. We can be a tag team or whatever." He didn't accept, so it's whatever. His loss. I'm an amazing gamer. So, but in case you're wondering, his gamer tag is BoLA BoLAo. And as you see there, Darth Grosser, that's my boy. I've known him for a long time. He was just signing into Xbox there. But yeah, so he kept trying to pin me. I probably shouldn't even use my resiliency because he wasn't pinning me off of finishers. He was just pinning me regularly. But there was the second finisher that I reversed of his. And one thing I've noticed with the hack moveset, I think that it has like an auto counter to your finishers. I'm not 100% sure though. I've never seen a finisher get hit on somebody that has a hack claw. So maybe it's something that they hex edit in. I don't know. Because the only way to modify movesets like this is with a hex editor. Because there's not technically a moveset editor for this, I don't think, unless you have a JTAG Xbox. Which, you're not supposed to be able to hook up to live if you have a JTAG Xbox. So, but the match is kind of wrapping up here. And as you see, more RKOs for Die Hard. And, he thought he was going to get me here. And as you see here, I start making a little bit of comeback. We're at a 5 count. I knew I had to keep him outside. I had to keep him out of the ring. Because I knew what I was trying to do. I didn't expect the attitude adjustment, but, he was stupid and did that. And he tried to pick me up. That was his mistake. He tried to do a ground grapple to me. I got the reverse. And I held him in the face lock here. I knew what my plan was. DH knew what his plan was. Look at this. Mounted punch on the 9 count on the ground. I knew he was going to stay down. And then, boom, slide in the ring. 10. Die Hard wins. Still undefeated against hackers. I know when I was hacking back on, like, 07 on the PS2, I was pissed if somebody beat me with a non-hack cost. So I can only imagine what the gamers nowadays feel like. So yeah, if you're going to play WWE 13, player or ranked, be very, very wary, guys. Be careful who you play against. If you see anybody with the CAW name of the Ape, run the other way. All right, this is Die Hard, and I am out.